Alright, guys. So, I am in Chicago right now for a tournament called Spotlight this weekend. And I went to pre-local at a place called GameWorks to try my Zelda bracket. Because you know me, I'm trying all these patch characters, new characters, seeing how they are and stuff, right? Alright, let me tell you right now. Post-patch Zelda, she's better. But, she's still Zelda. So let me go through the story of what happens. First of all, Zelda's buffs are pretty good. Nair supposedly connects reliably. Supposedly. Also has 2 frames less landing leg. That is for sure. Forward tilt and Phantom down B have more knockback, which is really nice. Up air has a bigger hitbox, also lingers. And then side B's sweet spot is bigger and it lingers longer. So it's pretty good buffs. I was very excited for them. I'm sure all the Zelda players were. Those are buffs make you think, wow, this is like my favorite character in this game, but she sucks. Maybe she's good enough to play now in bracket. So let me just go through what happened with Zelda today. Oh my god. So my round 1 was versus Chrom, right? And Chrom was a fast character that gets to swing and do whatever he wants. So I'm thinking to myself, alright, I'm Zelda. I'm gonna have to wall mouth, Phantom, and probably use a lot of dash attacks. Maybe use some forward tilts. Maybe use a lot of nairs, like kind of challenge him air if I can outmaneuver him. And my round 1 was hard. Like, he just got the swing, and I'm just like, I have to dash attack him, or I hope he runs in the Phantom. And it's not really reliable. Because, like, what happened a lot of times is that if I read his movement wrong, I, like, jumped near and I missed, I got hit. Or if I went for a dash attack and I missed, I got hit. Or I tried to charge a Phantom out, and it missed, he could just fight me when Phantom's on cooldown. Or he can hit me as I'm charging the Phantom out if he jumps me early. So it's like, I only got a few openings to hit him, and I have to make it count. I have to dash attack him, and then like immediately get like a ledge check bomb with Phantom and kill him. I get like a grab on him, get like a combo on him, get the juggles with up airs, which doesn't even work because she's so slow. She can't juggle with people with up airs because up airs so slow too. So it's like I get combos, and I get like platform tech chase, and that's it. And after that first set, at the 32-person local versus Chrom, I'm already thinking to myself, wait, this is a struggle because I don't have like. I think the buffs are very useful for her, but I noticed I don't have any like tools to like fight people with normally. Like I don't have normal buttons. I don't have a normal area I could just face because Fair and Bear are just awful. And then like her tilts are awful. Her jab is I don't use her jab much. I could maybe use it more. But I feel like that's not gonna do much if it's a swordy swing at you. So I feel like I'm missing like neutral options, right? I feel like I won just off getting at the ledge, setting up Phantom, and then you're doing like Phantom forward smash and covering basically everything at the ledge at once and killing by like 80 consistently. So that's my first match, 1-2-0, very difficult. Second match, I fought a Pokemon trainer, and honestly, it kind of just went easier than the first match. I feel like this PT did not know how to fight Zelda at all, and then they went Roy, and it was just like I was very warmed up for that kind of sortie, and then Roy was definitely like more of a pocket Roy. So not much to say about that one. Besides, I kind of got to do whatever I wanted. My third match was versus a Lucina, I believe, and the Lucina matchup felt a lot easier than the Roy match, the Chrom matchup, because like, you know, Lucina's a sortie. She's slower and floatia. Yeah, I know that accent. So I got more chances to kind of whiff punish her. Like I had more chances to just dash attack her. It was easier to get chances to nair her. Easier to kind of evade her pressure. Like she can't really put on pressure because she's so slow. She kind of just like outranges characters, and Zelda's kind of just like, okay, Phantom charge. Now I get to pressure you. I also noticed in this set that if I hit someone's shield with Phantom when they're on a platform, if I like run up and nair them as soon as it's happening, a lot of times you poke their shield if you hit like the corner of their shield. So it's actually really useful to like charge up Phantom, see the shield on the platform for some reason, nair them, get the free poke. What sucks is that nair doesn't really lead into too much if it's like a rising like nair. You can get like maybe like nair into another nair, but even then it's not reliable. So winning the exchange like that doesn't lead to much because her advantage state is really not that strong. She can like throw Phantoms to catch landings, I guess, but it's too slow if people drift away. She can't really chase with her aerials or like anything, so she kind of wins neutral and tries to like use that neutral win to like push you off stage immediately for an edge guard or a ledge trap, or like put you in a juggle situation with up airs. But like that's about it. And even then, it's not really that great of a position for her, I noticed. But yeah, so I'm like really comfortable with Lucina. It was overall easy enough But I was definitely outplaying my opponent by just looking for chances from the whiff and dash attacking them. I really like the up air buffs. I noticed it in this set a lot where it's like I would hit him onto a platform as well. And then with new up air buffs, I can kind of throw an up air in the middle of like a PS2 platform. And it's big enough to cover like every tech option. And it lingers long enough that you might not get the timing perfectly. I'll probably get them with at least the late hit of up air. And honestly, sometimes I like late hit up air. Because I know it's late hit up air like leads into like full hop up air as a combo. And that's like 30 damage. Now your opponent's suddenly having a panic attack because they got up air by Zelda twice after getting hit by the near to the platform. And they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. And then sometimes you get 3 up airs. So I noticed I really like that up air buff for these situations with the platform tech chases, the combos. I also noticed with down throw up air, it seems a lot easier to get even with good DI because the bigger hitbox means you kind of like barely catch the DI at these lower mid percents we wouldn't get before. To a point where I was almost killing people with down throw up air. It might even be like a kill confirm now to do down throw up air at certain percents on certain characters. So that's really cool and a huge buff. I'm actually like getting up because I'm so excited about this, right? Now I noticed that. So that was really noticeable. The buffs to Phantom and Forward Tilt. I also got away with a little bit of Forward Tilt in this matchup. Like I killed him with Forward Tilt a few times. I won a few exchanges with Forward Tilt, like whiff punishing him, we're hitting him first. And the buffs to those moves knockbacks means I was able to put him in the corner and put him in tech chase situations like very easily. Like hit him with Forward Tilt, Phantom at low percents, tech chase situation. Dash attack and get some damage. Mid percents, put him off the ledge, get Phantom set up, try to kill him. And that was really nice, and these buffs were really coming through. And having the nair to air was very nice, because when I caught his movement and got that nair to air nair is pretty reliable for a lot of characters. Like, it just connects reliably. And then you get all these nice, like, tech chases on platforms. Nair does, like, 16 damage, short hopped. So it's like, it hits people hard if you get, like, all the hits of the nair. And it comes out fast at frame 6. So, really useful. I'm not finding landing there to be useful, like, at all, because Zelda's so slow that she can't really, like, jump at people and do, like, falling landing there. She has no threat. She just doesn't. Because her other aerials are so garbage, I don't have to respect them. But, yeah. And when you fight characters who Rising, Fair, and Bear work first to get sweet spots, it's very dangerous for them because they can just die. You're like, oh, you hit my shield with something? Are you going to press shield? Cool, I grab you. You're going to do another attack? I do Rising, Fair, and you get hit by sweet spot Fair. So that was very nice. And the match went pretty easily in my favor. But, like, that was the match where you think, wow, there's a lot of good stuff about this character. These buffs do matter. Although the matches after that is where it gets a little bit rough. So next I fought a Snake player who I was playing a lot of friendlies, actually. Going in my favor. Former bracket. And the thing about the Snake Zelda matchup is Snake doesn't really get to apply mid-range pressure. And up close, he has kind of take a lot of risks with like dash attacks or tilts or grabs. So like a character like Zelda who has very strong punishes with like, you know, down throw combos, up B, throwing off stage, setting up phantoms, going for edge guards, potentially on a character like Snake. It's really good. And then I have like Neutral B kind of like deal with a lot of his attacks because he's very close range, so he's very vulnerable to like the invincibility of Neutral B being useful. At far range, I set up phantoms to kind of like stop his grenades and pressure him. And then I can also use Din's Fire as like a secondary way to like blow up grenades, which was nice. And then Neutral B reflect grenades. So the matchup felt pretty easy overall. The player himself was a bit too panicky and like dash attacked me and like ran at me a bit too much and kind of just gave me openings to hit him, to be fair. So like it wasn't like the best play from them. But it was definitely just like, alright, I camp him out, force him to approach, deal with his approach, not too bad. However, what was bad is, alright. I don't know what the devs are thinking with this character, but sure, her sweet spots suck. Like, all of them. All of her sweet spots suck. Fair, there, none of them, they're all so tiny, they only linger 1 frame each. It's a tiny 1 frame lingering sweet spots, and everything else is a sour spot. So, like, edge guarding him, I hit him with so many. I don't think I got a single sweet spot fair or bear off stage when he was ciphering. And I tried like untouchabling him. I couldn't get it. I couldn't down air him with sweet spot because of cipher. I can only get like sour spots. That doesn't. I would just not even kill cipher. And it was just like I can't edge guard him. You know he's so slow off stage. I sneak, and this becomes more noticeable in my next couple sets. Like the really bad sweet spots. And it's not like this is new information to me. But realizing just I cannot push advantage state really without getting nairs off stage is really annoying. So I won that pretty handily, 3-0. Got a lot of early kills because Zelda kills very early if she can get like the reads. But After that, the next set, everything is when things started going downhill. So next set was Winners Finals. I think I may have forgot a set, to be honest, but it was probably versus like another Crom. There was so many sorties here. The next set, though, I fought a Mario player, and oh my god. Remember I talked about how it's like, I don't have like these mid-range like tools to fight like characters with? That matters so much versus Mario, because my only options to deal with him in neutral are dash attack, up tilt, which is a really good up tilt, but like it's still an up tilt, doesn't recover in front of her well, you know, it's still punishable from moves with too much range, fire approaches beat it, and then what was in there? Because like Mario's so low range, I can kind of challenge him with Nair, but if I miss Nair, I get punished pretty hard. And something I noticed in this set is they said they fixed Nair, right? It's supposed to connect properly with multi-hits. They're lying. I don't know why, but they're lying. The devs are just like, yeah, we fixed this move. You thought we were serious. So like if you do like rising Nair and someone was on the ground, I notice a lot of times, maybe it's because Mario is smaller, but like the Nairs wouldn't fully connect, he'd fall out of it, and I get punished for it. So I just can't hit him with rising Nairs on the ground a lot of times. And then if I go for like Fair or Bears and it sour spots him, I get punished for it. Same with Dare. So like it sort of hits them with the sweet spots of those moves when they like aren't just standing still like a wooden plank, that I was getting punished a good amount of time for hitting him in neutral. And then like I didn't have any options left to work with. So I just felt like I got overrun by Mario being Mario, just kind of waiting for openings and doing whatever, and then trying to get a disadvantage with her, forget about it. Her landing options suck because Nair is not going to hit below her, her sweet spots don't work, and like she doesn't have landing hitboxes, and her air mobility sucks. Neutral speed is a huge commitment. Like she doesn't have anything to do with land, so she has to go to the ledge, but then her ledge game sucks because like she has no threat from the ledge of anything except rising fair, so just give her some space. And then like afterwards, since her ground game is like kind of poor, like all of her ground based options like regular get up roll aren't too threatening. And then if she does ledge jump, she has to land. That's not good. And it's like she has like a threat off ledge jump into a setup. It's just like I feel like I couldn't do anything. I got my up B 2 frame from a forward smash and die at like 80 at some point. I'll get a combo and take like 70, 80, 90 damage, and that wasn't fun. It was actually such a problem. And this is the first set that made me think, wow, I don't think this character can do it. This character is still a struggle. Like, I was having hints of it, of course, but this set was... Obviously, I'm not about Zelda. I don't know all the Zelda stuff, but man, her tools are rough. And the thing is, Phantom is meant to kind of, like, compensate for her tools, right? Like, okay, So the thing about her is, like, Phantom kind of gives her a lot of stuff. Her shield pressure is not that great unless she has Phantom setups. Her walling not great without Phantom. Although good players can kind of react to Phantom and just like kind of play around it pretty easily, or let it to like be in cooldown, or even just break it and kill it. But like, yeah, and then for ledge trapping, she actually has really bad ledge trapping without Phantom IMO, because like bad sweet spots on their aerials, and she doesn't want to commit to jumps too much, and like the hitboxes aren't great. Even it's just she can't really catch ledge jumps that well. She has to commit to like Nair, which sometimes sends people on stage, so you lose the like advantage state. Or actually, I think I was just say fall out of it, whatever. And it's still a high commitment for low reward. And then that's like the only good way to catch ledge jump without committing to like a smash or like having Phantom step ready. And good players are just gonna time their ledge grab to kind of like get on before Phantom's fully charged and make you let go early, or like get on like do something as the Phantom is like still charging. Or they're gonna do it like a little bit late, so the Phantom isn't gonna come out when they lose ledge invincibility, meaning they can just hold ledge. Which you can trump them, I guess. I don't actually think about that until right now, but still. It's like, it's so much work. And then catching regular gap for so hard, because 10 frame grab, really slow grounded moves that just are laggy, don't linger long really, don't have like, she has so much trouble catching regular get up. And then catch and roll, same thing, she's slow, not the best grounded options, and it's like, I feel like ledge trapping with her is just hard reads, but without Phantom, you can't really, like, justify the hard reads. Like, they're too hard to be consistent. And yeah, and I talk about how she's so slow, so she can't really juggle people that well. And like, I feel like her advantage state was really poor. And a character like, against a character like Mario, who you need to hold advantage versus, it's just like, what do I do? I'm either taking 60, 70% damage from getting hit, because she's Zelda and she's slow and she can't do much about it. It didn't feel doable. It just felt absolutely unwinnable. I won a game because my opponent SD and then I downer spiked him with like actual sweet spot downer for like the only time in the tournament at 40, and I still barely won that game. It was rough. And then finally I fought a Crom in losers finals, and this was a good Crom. Just I couldn't do anything. All the issues talked about before with like not having neutral tools, advantage state requiring setups with Phantom, like counterplayed, her disadvantage being awful, out of show game being like bad, mobility being bad, hitboxes not working, not having normal things Smash characters have like spacing aerials. It's just I couldn't do it. I just got so overwhelmed, and I was just like I was a little bit hungry. To be fair, I don't think I was playing well because I wasn't focused because I was hungry. It's like my mind wasn't fully there. I could have played it better, but still, even despite the fact I wasn't playing as well as I was early in the day due to being hungry, I could just tell that I wouldn't have won that regardless. I got 3-0'd. I went Byleth game 3 just to try it out. I did so much better with Byleth than I did with Zelda. It was so unfortunate. So, yeah, I feel like the buffs do help her actually, but the problem is she's Zelda, where it's like, yo, these buffs are great and all, right? She's always new things. Always things are better. Except landing there, like the less landing like a Nair doesn't matter, because like she can't just get in space to land Nairs. But like her kit's still so lacking that even like the Nair buffs, when they actually matter, when people aren't falling on Nair still, like it's good but not enough. Forward tilt buff, good, not enough. Up air buff, great but not enough. Down air buff, great but not enough. She was like a bottom 10ish character that got buffed significantly, but still probably lower half of the cast. And yeah. That's my Zelda experiment. Still very fun as a character, but I'll wait to patch 8.0, 9.0, 10.0, maybe even 12.0 or 13.0 before she's like really good character now. And I think it's time for me trying out new characters / buffed characters this patch. None of the other characters that appeal to me, not like Samus, not Young Link or Toon Link, not the Shotos. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the Adventures of the Buzz, trying out these patch characters and going, damn, I am sticking to my 2 mid-tiers. Peace.